Research has shown over the past 20 years that the most common problem in the training field is having the right material. What if you were able to come to the gym and not have to worry about your program design when you go into the gym on Monday morning and you don't have the kind of program that can take your client to the place that you want to take them? And especially competitive athletes, you want to always have that program that keeps them excited. When you do have a program that is working, then it's time to go to the next level. The problem of working with people, you always want to keep them energized. You always want to keep them motivated. When you're working, you wake up on Monday morning, you're going to the gym and you don't have your program intact. Or Friday, you realize that that was the last time I can do that program. I got to do something new now. I got to add a twist, because the people that come to you have to be motivated. Here's what the most common problem is. When you come into the gym on Monday morning and your clients are not in that good space, you want to deliver the kind of program that will motivate them and inspire them. But when you look over, you're using the same content. So the most common problem is lack of content and lack of production of that new content that keeps them going up that ladder, that periodic table, keeping them motivated, keeping them inspired, and keeping them coming back and not questioning, do you really have what it takes to keep them locked in? And when you want to be the best trainer and you can't create new content, it interrupts your creative flow. Now, you have to learn that over time you develop experiences. But right now, you're so locked into your clients that all you want to do is have this content being created while you are focusing on being a master of developing their techniques and their skills. When you're not able to deliver that, what you feel is anxiety, frustration, lack of creativity. And that will impact the money that you're able to make, because you're not motivated as you were, because you have lack of the programming that keep you motivated. Now, what if every single day that you woke up, you no longer had to think about what you were going to do, how you were going to get them across that weight loss, how you're going to get them from being in one stage of development to the next, and at the same time, keep them signing up with you? See, these are the problems that you are facing. What if you woke up and your programs were already done for you? What if you woke up and you didn't have to think about that progression once that second or third month came? What if I told you that once they got over one hurdle, that the next programming was ready to take them over to the next? I mean, really, you have the passion, you have the drive, but what if you also had the production of your content already pressed and laid out for you? How good do you think you'd be? How much more money do you think you'd be worth if you had the solution to each and every problem without having to trouble yourself with creating new content? All you had to do is bring your attitude and your focus. You want to know what happens when you're always one step ahead of your client? That means they never hit a lull and they never plateau. Do you think that that would motivate them to stay with you longer is the question. Do you think they'd want to buy into more of what you offer? I think so. Do you think that if you were getting them to their goals every single month, they were reaching new plateaus, that they would be your testimony, that they would tell people about you? Do you think that if you were able to create that kind of timeline for people, that it would impact the money that you made and the value that you're worth? See, these are the kind of things that will basically have your clients marketing for you, giving you testimonies and talking about their results. That's what happens when you start to become one of the best. It's never just about your talent. It's always about the journey that you're able to take them on without thinking twice about it. Now, what if you had that power, that ability, that was just a part of what comes with being in front of you? Do you think that would create a buzz? Well, this is the exact same reason where I decided to create Top Trainer. Because when I say the phrase next level, it's never a cliche. I'm talking about growing to the next level, which in my book is 30% on average. So what if you were able to improve your business by 30%? Because see, the solution at Top Trainer, it eliminates all of that guesswork and it puts you on a path of training because you're a trainer. And the key is eliminating the noise in your head so that you can actually focus on training. Now you have the passion, you have the drive. The only thing you need now is the process, and the process is top trainer. See, one of the things that I also noticed about the training field is that there was a lack of structure. So once you start to put the structure together with your process and staying one step ahead of your people, see, what that does is culminates into successes after successes. How do you think these top level trainers make 6 to 7 figures doing nothing more than you're doing except getting their business in order? Training is a business. You're now an entrepreneur no matter what company you work for. And if you're a sole entrepreneur, top trainer is the one element that will elevate you and separate you from the rest of the pack. There's very little to separate us. And number one, structure and process. Top trainer is the process. The characteristics of the trainers that come up under our banner, they all have these things in common. They all see this as a benefit to them, an asset. They also want more. They don't just go to the gym with passion. They go to the gym with a vision. And so when you have that passion and the vision, you can then accomplish the goal and the mission. That's exactly what top trainer is all about. And those are the individuals that are motivated and have the most success. If that sounds like you, there's no better time, no better place, and no better price to take advantage of in top trainer. So the only thing left for you to do is register now. My name is Eric A. Bradley, coach that is, and this is Top Trainer, where the top 1% of trainers are birthed. Great time, great place, great price. That's the trifecta. Something brought you here, but I'm guessing you wanted more. Top Trainer is more. Stop being among the rest and get with the top 1%. So long. Register now.